one. Hey, welcome everybody to Rolling on Three, the first podcast for all three-wheel owners. Ryker, Spyder, Slingshot, Can-Am, anything you're rolling with on three wheels. This is the podcast for it. I'd like to welcome Frank back to the show. Frank is from Ryker Ryderz. That's with a Z at the end. Frank was actually my first guest when I launched the podcast, so it'd be only appropriate to have him back. He has a really, really big event coming up, and he's going to be on the show telling you all about it. Frank, welcome back to the show again.
Thank you very much for having us. Appreciate the love and support.
Of course, of course. All right, Frank, so tell us all about this big thing coming up.
All right, so November 21st, 2020, in Lake Placid, Florida, which is Central Florida, we're going to have our first Ryker Ryderz three-wheel event. We're expecting a big turnout crowd because, you know, with everybody with the Rykers and Spyders and things of that nature, Slingshots, so forth. But it's going to be a huge event. We're going to have live bands. We're going to have DJ, vendors, sponsors, everything there. I mean, people are coming from out of town or out of the city or out of, Florida. And then also coming down from Miami upwards. So anywhere in between, man. That's what we're expecting, a big turnout. I want you guys to come check it out, be part of something, in history and making. I mean, we're very excited about this, and I'm stoked, very stoked.
Oh, so the Florida location, why the Florida location and where
Uh,
exactly?
well, because we, myself and Will, co-founder, we reside in the state of Florida, and I reside in South Florida, and he's in Central Florida. But then we have, other people throughout Florida that said, hey, why don't we just do something over here where it's warm, it's beautiful, disrespect to, other cities throughout the United States or anywhere else. But, the weather's constantly beautiful. I mean, the only, downside is that we have the Hurricane Eta,
Oh
ETA, whatever
yeah,
you call it,
yeah.
so, but we're hoping that by 2 weeks from now, that will be gone, and, it should be great weather. I looked at the news so far, and the weather, it's going to be awesome.
Cool, cool. So tell me about these sponsors you got going on. What about them?
Uh, well, in the Riker community and the Spyder community and Slingshot community,
Mm-hmm.
there are accessories and parts and things you can add to your bikes. So we connected with most, and let's say the top sponsors, to allow for us to bring them business. They, give us business. They represent us. We represent them, and also that. But they give us discounts on certain accessories and products that you can customize your bikes or slingshots or whatever you want to call them.
Well, that's going to be good for them. That's great. So
Yeah.
the area you picked, is it going to be large? I mean, how many bikes you expecting to accommodate? Tell me about the area.
Okay. So Lake Placid is a small city in Central Florida,
Mm-hmm.
but Tabby's Bar and Grill, it's a big spot. I mean, a friend of ours, Tabby, the owner, and her husband Daryl are very good friends of ours, and they've been supportive through the whole thing, and we've been supporting them. So that's one of our spots that we like to go to on the weekends when I go down to Central Florida, and they always take care of us. Everybody's there, is very nice, and the place is huge. I mean, it has a bowling alley in the back that's not open at the moment, but it's that big. I mean, you're talking a nice, large size bar area that you can sit at the bar and drink, tables all over. I mean, a place where DJs can, play their music, a place where bands can perform. Not only that, but they have an outside, set up as well, where they have live bands there, seats and everything out there, music playing, and then the parking lot is very big. I mean, it's definitely enough to accommodate that. We're hoping, at least 100, 150, 200 people or bikes. Because
Wow.
again, as I stated before, it's not just Rykers, and Slingshots and
Right.
Spyders, but we're looking for two-wheel turnout as well.
Oh,
So
great, great. So then the people could expect be able to get some food down there, huh?
yes, yes, Daryl's a great cook. He's got a great staff. I mean, and the food is wonderful. I mean, they have all kinds of food. But what we're hoping to do is between 12 and 7 is the event. And then once the event is over, we're still gonna go inside and blow the roof off the place with the live DJ, with the DJ and drinking and music and having fun, man. That's what we're expecting, to give everybody an opportunity to have a place to come together and show off their bikes,
No,
you know.
that sounds awesome. So what about the
Yes.
music? What are people expecting to hear, see? What's the plan to set up?
Well, I mean, Tabby's is a nice little country style bar,
Okay.
where they play where it ranges. They have a variety of music. I mean, we're gonna have. I'm hoping the the live bands are like alternative music, maybe some live music, but and then the DJ. Uh, Normally they have a few DJs, but the DJ plays music that are modern, and on the radios, so allow everybody to listen to different kinds of music and dance and have fun and enjoy their night.
All right, that sounds great. Now you said you're gonna have sponsorships there. Are people gonna be able to like make purchases, set up deals? Like, what's the plan for the sponsors?
Yes, sir. Well, the sponsors are coming out to represent themselves, as you know.
Of course.
Um, they are going to have their products uh, and their literatures and flyers and business cards. If people don't have the funding right there, they can always purchase at a later date. But um, at the same token, just to put a few out there to name, I mean,
Sure.
Sling Mods,
Hmm.
Trick LED USA. I mean, Rap House. I mean, just to name a few, Panther Customs. You know, um, NC Customs. So these companies all are providing and sending over, you know, uh, a few giveaways or raffles, to
Nice,
myself. So
nice.
that was a nice thing. Zarate Steel sent us a grill.
No.
Those grills, those grills. So, thank you to Zarate Steel. Again, Sling Mods, Brandon has been nothing but supportive and loyal to us. He
Hmm.
sent me over merchandise, to do the raffling with. I mean, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, literature. Not only that, but he sent a few items that we're going to be raffling off as well.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So certain items that cost 100, 200, for $3 raffle ticket, you can, you know, win it, so to speak. Um, Again, NC Customs, I want to thank them. So you guys go check them out on Facebook. They provided a couple pool handles, customized 3D printed pool handles,
Okay.
for the reverse for the reverse brake, or the reverse, and forward. They
Right.
provide a few caps, 3D printed caps. So you guys will see all that at the event. I mean, I'm hoping you guys will show up, but it's going to be a movie. It's
It
going to be a movie.
sounds it sounds like a big turnout. So tell me, what was like the premise behind it? What was the big organization? What was the motivation to have this big event? What was the push?
Family, man, family.
Right.
All the all the support and loyalty that we've been getting in Ryker Ryderz. I mean, it just became something we had to do. Will and I, we spoke about it, and I said, hey, we need to do something back. Do something to give back to our guys and our community, and we decided, well, why not? Do something of this nature, this, of this capability, but not only that, have it at Tabby's, because Tabby's is it's a nice sized place. It's opening, is welcoming, and trust me when I tell you that everybody's going to enjoy themselves. So what we're doing and what we're providing is to give everybody that's been loyal to us a place to, connect, get
Right.
together, and talk and hang out for a night, just again show
No.
off what they have been spending. Because everybody has videos and everybody has little sections on Instagram or Facebook or
Right.
social media that they post, but we can actually see it together.
Right.
All in one shot, be able to look at each other's bikes and say, hey, I like this, I like that. What did you do? And so it's just pretty much a little gathering, so to speak.
Right. No, it sounds great. So for all my listeners that don't know Frank, or you didn't catch the first podcast, I'm gonna let Frank tell them a little bit about his organization. Just give you a brief how it all started. If you want to hear the whole full story, just check out my first podcast. But for those who are
Sure.
just tuning in now, I'm gonna let Frank give you just a brief story about how he started this organization. Go ahead, Frank.
Yes, sir. So Ryker Ryderz is a non-funding RC organization. We're not an MC. Right now, at the moment, we have 19 branches throughout United States, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Puerto Rico, and so forth. On top of that, we have close to 300 plus members at the moment. We are pretty big, and we are loyal, and again,
Okay.
we are a family of riders. We're not, a funding, an MC. What we like to do is, for example, we have a toy run coming up, so you guys know. So
Nice.
we'll talk about that
Nice.
later. Now, Ryker Ryderz is just myself and co-founder Will. We both, decided it was the best thing to have, a organization where everybody can come to see the newest mods and
Right.
customizations and talk about their bikes and spiders and slingshots and so forth. So that's how it all started. So you guys come check us out, Ryker Ryderz, on everything with the Z on the end. We're on all social media platforms. We have a website. We have a YouTube, a page that we're actually, adding more content every day. So go and subscribe. So that's pretty much how it all started, man.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So, I'm gonna wrap this up because, we got the YouTube's, short attention span. So, but
Yes.
you know what, Frank, thanks again. I know this event is going to be huge. All my
Sure.
listeners and followers, hey man, if you're looking for something to do on November 20th down in Florida,
21st.
November 21st down in
Saturday.
Florida, check it out. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a movie out there. Frank's a good
Definitely.
guy. I know about his
Thank you.
organization. He's got good things going, man. All you new Ryker riders and all you three wheelers, you want to get something going on. He's the guy to hit up. Like you said, he's on social media. I'll be posting everything down on the links below. Everybody who's just listening, this is the podcast Rolling on Three, streaming on all platforms except for iTunes. You could follow my YouTube page, La Love Rod Full, and I'm on Twitter as Serving Warrants. I'm gonna have some cover art for Frank's event up. Like I said, man, just check it out. Good guy, Ryker Ryderz with a Z at the end.
Thank
Good
you.
guys over there. Good event. Hey, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next show, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you for having us. Thank you very much. We appreciate the love and support. And everybody go check out Rolling on Three Wheels. Ryker Ryderz. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Thank you.